after that, right? Alright, so like I said, this has a timestamp though too. It's from February of last year, the first, and again, right? Or I'm sorry, this year, right? But Shauna talked about having sex with a male last year, which is 2021, right? So the thing is, though, right? What man would really have sex with a girl that looks like a girl, right? Someone you're accusing of being a pedophile? I don't know. But I would tell her certain things if she showed up or not, right? One, if you got ID, okay, that's okay, right? But I gotta make sure it's not fake somehow, right? And again, right, there's other ways to tell if you're a woman or a child, right? One is pubic hair, for example, right? So pubic hair, right? Well, I'll have to see you naked, of course, right? Can show me if you're developing, I know, or not, I know. For example, right? A child, like in Orphan, right? Who looks like, again, an adult, right? Again, would still have pubic hair and would have to shave it regularly, right? To keep her childlike innocence, right? Okay, you understand, right? But then, again, right? It's still hypothetical because I've never met Shauna Rae, right? So it's like the point.
Like an 8-year-old child that's been thinking about my independence. I got my permit, my career, I'm working on a clothing line, my love life. He has potential. I want to move out of my parents' house.
Or maybe to the city. That's the most scary.
Shauna Rae returns November 1st at 10 on T.
2 days before my birthday. We all got issues. No, we do.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Shauna.
So how have you been?
Fine.
This evening I am video chatting with my older sister, Tara. Tara currently lives in Florida with her fiance. She's getting her PhD. Riley and I shadowed the owner of a horse farm, and being able to do equine center and just having pure joy in what I was doing does motivate me to further along work with animals and to get some.
But her teeth. Look at her teeth. Oh no.
School is fine.
Now you're not supposed to look a gift horse in the mouth. But if you're buying one, you can't.
High school for how many years?
7.
Yeah, so you kind of have to like.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Are you looking for schools?
Look at her teeth. Those are adult teeth, not a child's, right? Well, I'm just trying to help, right? See, I don't know Shauna, right?
Schools can be difficult.
But she looks like Molly Z, right? I know she does.
Able to not go into an area that's
Last girl I dated.
known about.
And besides the girl that, the other one, right?
I definitely
Or the Comcast girl, I didn't have any weird experiences besides those two, right? And the difference is 20 minutes compared to an hour, right?
easy stuff. I think quick.
Now, I can talk about this in 20 minutes, but an hour? We doing something else, honey. You
With
lying.
high school and transferring schools, it made me realize that I'm
And I don't quite wanna say what we did. Because what you may have used to black me out is either a bat or a gun.
Most of the time.
And I know that too.
Or stand in front of like a classroom of 500 people and do a presentation and still get questions.
And see, the thing is, both are attempted murder. Right? Either way, cause the assault with a deadly weapon, right, falls with a bat or a gun, right, or a knife, right.
No, boy, because that's not a thing.
Right.
I'm not trying to quicken the process. I said progressing slowly in social events, Tara. Also thinking about my
That's not
social.
what you said.
Yes, it is.
Shauna and Tara get along like
Like,
oil and water.
like two
Is that-
pissed off cats in
Oh.
a sack.
That's the stepdad, right?
But I'm good at it. I've had A's and B's.
You might have A's and B's, but that's not retaining the information.
I took forensic science and anatomy my senior and my junior year. How much do I retain from that?
I believe that Shauna holds some animosity towards Tara.
And vice versa.
or the
And
fact
vice
that
versa.
Tara's going on. She has a fiance. She's
Bought a house.
bought a house. I mean, Shauna said
I got a
just a
house.
few days ago that if she was 2 feet, she'd already be through school and a vet.
The only way that you can quicken the process with school is if A, you have AP or college and high school classes that will transfer. Why are you laughing at me?
Bored.
You feel bored? I'm trying to teach you how to do this.
Our personalities are very similar. We clash a lot. She knows how to poke my buttons, and I know how to hurt her, and it doesn't always end well for one of us.
I hope it's not because we're really similar. I think she's too sensitive, and I think I'm too harsh because she's too sensitive, and I just jab at her. But then you have to pay out harsh.
But it is the point. It is the point. All that's cause of animosity towards both sides, right? She's jealous she's normal looking, and she's jealous she's getting all the attention. She can't get either, right? She got a show on TLC, right? But it's also called separate paths, separate lives, right? Now that we're living separate lives. And that's the point. No. See,
That she
you're such a butt. I can't find a girlfriend if you're calling me a pedophile, right?
I leave you.
Or gay, right? It don't matter.
You're so welcome.
When I go in public, right? And I go to get something to eat, or I go to do this, or I go to Walmart, right? That's when I gotta figure out, right? Again, if what you're saying is being heard by other people, not when I'm in the house and argue with you about it, right? It's when I go out, right? That I gotta wonder, do people know about this or, right? Not. And if they do, then it ain't the numbers. You're lying about the numbers, right? If they don't, right, same problem, right? You're making me paranoid about it, right? See, it's not natural paranoia, right, I'm experiencing. It's forced paranoia, right?
About a tattoo I wanted to get. My mom is coming with me for this tattoo.
That's another thing. A child can't get a tattoo, only a 22-year-old girl, right?
For this tattoo because it is her father.
Hey, you ready? Excited?
I am excited. She's nervous.
You're nervous?
Oh,
Well, let's mom go, right?
I'm definitely okay being there with Shauna. I mean, I've been there with every tattoo.
You know, if I have to be honest with you, we have a couple of things that we have to kind of really talk about. I've never really done...
But, again, no. They won't even tell you who I was with. That's hard. I can't even mention his name, right? But I was with a male, right?
Input from you.
And he's got to be over 16 too, or 18 too, right?
The inspiration behind the tattoo I want to get for this is for my grandfather. He passed away this recent Valentine's Day. And he was a gambler, and he liked chocolate covered cherries, so that's the whole...
Who don't? Who don't? I like me some chocolate covered cherries. Right.
I think it's really special that she's getting
Also, what episode is it? Season 1, episode 4, right? So if you go back, right, and it's a weekly series, right? So 21, or February 1st, sorry, my bad, 2022, right? Going back week by week, I guess, right? Would put it at least January, right? When it began, right? So you would have to go back to a calendar or something, but February 1st minus 7, right, is what? 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, right? 26, 25, 24, right? So January 24th should be episode 3, right? Exactly.
If I'm going to sell my house, I won't be giving him any of the money.
Sister Wives, tonight at 10.
I heard that. You mofo. Damn. But if it was a year ago before the show started, right? And I never heard of her either way, right? Yet, I'm not saying we were together, right? I can't. But I would also explain it to her, right? If she told me anything when she came by or not, right? Hypothetically, 100%, right? To protect her anonymity and mine and See, the thing is, nobody knows or can know everything about someone else, right? But you can find out, right? Certain things, right? But now they say you can't look a gift horse in the mouth, but if you're buying one, you look it in the mouth. The dummy, right? Why is that? It's different when someone's giving you a horse and you're buying one, right? You can make sure the animal is critical, right? And a good animal. When someone's giving you one, right? It's a gift, right? Just accept it, right? Understand? Too. Now, why would she be with me? I would let her be on top. I wouldn't dominate her. I wouldn't, right? Or if she wanted to do it be on top, right? I would know how to be gentle with her, right? And not put my full weight on her or things like that. Who knows? It's hypothetical, right? Like I said, a hypothetical talking about sex is because we all talk about sex. Even tonight you're talking about sex. It's not talking about sex, right? Don't you get the point? But you're not talking about sex, right? But you're pretending you're not, right? Even if you're doing it and you don't know what you're doing, you're having sex without knowing what you're doing, idiot. But that's still sex without knowing what you're doing, right? So even not talking about it and doing it without knowing what you're doing is dumb, right? And it's cause you don't want to know, right? And why don't you want to know, right? You built up this false idea of sex in your mind and something's helping you to condemn it, right? Not accept it as part of human nature when it is, right? The enemy is the enemy, right, of you and me in the same form of a male or female, right? And if sometimes there's a hermaphrodite born and they're both, right, that can only come if one of the beings we had sex with was both, right? Dummy. Right, dummy. That stubbornness, right? super stubbornness, right?
I look like an 8-year-old child. I've been thinking a lot about my independence. I got my permit.
Whoops.
I'm working on a clothing line.
Whoops, there it is. Right. Cause she looks just like Molly Z if she was to show up, and I'd be like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" Right. I know. I know. Right. You kind of like Molly Z. Who are you? Who are you? What you doing here? What you need? What you need? Just hypothetically now, right? Cause see, I still can't tell you, right? Cause it's privacy issues with Shauna, right? Herself, right? And me. But I can talk about the show like any watcher or critique of the show itself. Now, what I've watched so far is she's trying to date, right? She had a, taller dude try to hug her. She don't like being hugged, right? But that's cause it's awkward for her. Mm-hmm. She likes planning her dates, right? Let's go out to the restaurant or to the movies, or right. See, that's how I do too sometimes, right? I'm not saying nothing. It's coincidental too, right? Some of it, right? Like I said, do you understand? I don't know Shauna personally, right? But I found out about it, right, today, right? I never heard of her directly, right? I've heard of 90 Day Fiancés and all other stuff on TLC, but not this show. But it just came out this year because it's season 1, episode 4, right? So they've been building up to it too, right? But she's 22, right? And I've been talking about this on YouTube for how long? Right, 15 years. About being with a girl, but not
interacting with something
woman,
smaller
right?
than her.
Or being with only women and no children, right? If anyone's tempting her and she finds out about me, right, I never contacted her either to find out about me. Right?
And he and Percy's the
he's in the Puppeteers, right? Coincidence, right?
I'm not a part of the puppet show or anything, but I think I have kind of an impact on him when he makes his puppets. I mean, he asks for my opinion. I want to make it feel like they have.
Well, I can't even make puppets, right?
Monkey, look at the
But
monkey.
why do you think I bought the sewing machine, right? Or using the little decals there, right?
I'm a little nervous. We did have this.
And they're decals, they're not dolls. But why did I, right? Stop doing it, right?
Yeah, the hard part is wearing everything.
And making sure he doesn't over baby pack.
But anyone, okay, is inaccessible, right? To someone who lives in Georgia. I don't even know where they shoot these things, right? Right. All I know is it's for TLC, right? It don't really give no detailed information. I know. Right. This is the summary. The only other thing it has is episodes, right? Now this is episode 4, but there's also, I don't know, some are free on demand, right? And Trapped at age 8, The Girl with the Cherry Tattoo, Love at First Height, Get Off Your High Horse, I know that feeling, right? Cranky in the Club, I think. Yep. Growing When You Can't Grow, right? Right. I know. But see, it's about gentleness with a child or an adult. But it would be a year ago, right? That's it. Before the show aired, right? Well, see, like I told you, do you believe the story or is she lying, right? See, that's the problem too, right? Like I would tell her, I don't really go to catch everything on TV either sometimes. I miss certain things, right? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. One, this is the first time I've been to TLC in a while, right? Even, right? And I called it just today, right? That it's been on air, right? Now, like I told her, though, I can't prove if someone's even blacking me out or if I'm with other women or if I'm not with anyone, right? Even, right? Or just kind of single right now, right? But you don't want me to meet nobody, right? You sound like that too, right? See, that negativity, whether you like it or not, goes into everything I do during the day to make sure I don't get in trouble, right? I know. Right. I'm trying not to get any more trouble than you're acting like I already gotten, or I know I already gotten, right? And I know the trouble I got in, right? I don't know what happened at the wreck. I don't know what happened at the fall, though, right? For example, there as well, right? And that lasted several hours, not just a few minutes, right? So a lot could have happened during that time, no matter when I was actually blacked out or not, right? That I don't remember, right? And that's true amnesia too, right? Exactly. But see, do you see that as an adult or a child, right? That's the question, right? Can you understand her issues, right? Can you identify with her, right? Or me, right? One, you're calling me a pedophile. You're acting like you don't even want me to date, and I'm trying to date, right? Well, that ain't gonna help me date, right? So do date. I don't know. So why are you, again, controlling who I can date? When I tell you I want to date a woman, right? I only dated women, right? Over 21. And she would be 20 or 21 last year, right? If she's 22 now, right? Over 18, 19, or 20, I told you, right? Why can't I? If, again, she gives me permission or not, right? And just today, I'm channel surfing, looking at all the programs, and I came across her program, right? Until today, I didn't even know it was on. It's been on for like 3 weeks, over a month, right? There were 6 episodes shot. Right. Right. Earlier this year, right. I know. And it talks about airing on 10/25, 10/25, 10/25, right? Those are airing next October 25th, right? Right. That's tomorrow, or 2 days, 3 days from now, right? Today's the 23rd, so that's Tuesday, right? And at 1 p.m., 12 p.m., and 2 p.m., right? So it starts at 12 p.m., right, to 2 p.m., right? Now, it don't tell you when they were aired originally until they air. Don't tell you too much in advance either, right? And it has no casting available and parental guides, right? It's TV PG, right? And see, that's the point, though, right? I'm also talking about adult and children things, right? And she's admitting she slept with the male, right? But I'm not saying it was me, right? Because I don't remember, really. But is it part of my disability or part of someone attacking me after you left, right? See, that would be the problem, too. I can't say which it would be, right? I know. But the same was with the 19-year-old that was by the courts a 5-year-old, right? See, that's the reverse of that, right? The girl is legally old enough to have sex according to her age. But also, according to the court, she's a 5-year-old girl in her mind, right? I told you about Michelle, too, right? See, I don't remember her last name, right? I don't remember a lot of details about her either, right? Just that we had sex a couple of times, right? But I talked about Sean or right? Things like that in the past, right? And she's Shauna. Shauna, na, na, Shauna, na, 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 boom. Of course. Shauna, na. See? And a little child shall lead them. Bye.